Scorpio, welcome. Thanks for joining me. My name is Tina, and we are here today to do your monthly tarot reading. This is for December 2024. So let's just dive right in. We're going to first start off with a message from the Inner Peace deck. Please show me one message best suited for the sign of Scorpio this month. One message for Scorpio, please. There again. Okay, so card number 24, we got anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good. What is your discomfort trying to free you from? Wow. So I really love the message of this card because as difficult as it is to hear this, it is such truth that it's not what's happening to us that makes us feel a certain way. It's how we choose to react to it, right? And what I mean by that, yeah, you can have a situation that causes you anxiety, but it's up to you to not sit in it forever, right? And try to learn from it and figure out, okay, what is making me feel this way and how can I change it so I don't feel this way? So if you're feeling trapped in stress and anxiety, you want to look at where you've unknowingly given your power away. So take a deep dive into your experiences, and when you do that deep dive, you can start to see how that stress, anxiety, and maybe even a state of being like boredom can have actually a profound purpose to you. They're there as signals, as flags. So, stress in any form can guide us into a deeper path to freedom. And so, instead of locking it out and trying to ignore it or just suffering in it, you can kind of invite it in. You can ask it why it's here and observe it and question it and be curious about those feelings. And then you can change your situation. And a lot of times, if you acknowledge it and you start to understand what the core of the situation is that's causing it, it just goes away then. The feelings just go away. All right, great message. Let's dive into some tarot. Okay, I will remind you that I have tarot readings, personal readings, available through my website. And so you can find the link to my website in the description of the video. And I keep my prices super low so they are accessible for everyone. And I remind you of that because if the reading today doesn't resonate, we're talking to a large number of people. That's communal energy. So it taps into a lot of people, but not everybody. And if it doesn't, don't try to make it fit. But I will say this is a monthly reading. If it doesn't resonate today, come back in 2 weeks. You'd be surprised how often it's like, oh, yeah, that did happen. Okay. So let's dive in. But don't try to make it fit that when it doesn't, okay? All right. Scorpio's energy for December 2024. Okay, I'm going to lay all the cards out on the table, and then we'll talk about them once they're all out. Okay, the overall energy for the month of December for Scorpio, Knight of Swords. The recent past for Scorpio, the Hanged Man. The central or core issue for this month, Nine of Swords. What challenge might Scorpio face this month? Five of Pentacles. What fears might Scorpio face this month? Eight of Pentacles. What does Scorpio not see coming in December? King of Pentacles. And what is the outcome of December for Scorpio? Page of Swords. Okay, let's take a quick look at the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Swords. Okay, so how I read the bottom of the deck, it's not the main player for the month, but it has an undercurrent of energy. It's usually existing energy flowing in from previous days, weeks, months, sometimes even years, but it has its hand in it. It has a vibe, undercurrent. That's why I call it the undercurrent, but it's not the main player. So the King of Swords energy is about being logical, decisive, truthful, really taking a very unemotional approach to decision making and living. So non emotional, very logic based. Okay, which really makes sense that we got this because your overall energy for this month is the Knight of Swords. Knights are all about, action, offers. Knight of Swords is very fast moving. So I would say something comes in fast, or maybe you're delivering something fast. Truth, clarity, ideas can be, but it's a little reckless in nature. It just like, because of how fast and kind of sudden it happens. But I mean, I would suspect you're probably getting some news or discovering a clarity yourself. A new truth to a situation, a new idea, it can be. Okay. Now, it's good that we're seeing this motion card because in your recent past, we have a card of kind of stuck energy or held back energy, the Hanged Man. It's major arcana, so it was strong energy. The good thing about this card is it's not a forward moving card, but it's more of an analytical card. It can be taking time out to look at a situation or your life in general in a new perspective. So I kind of like this energy of, okay, we're in a state of taking a step back and looking at things from a different perspective, and now boom, action, right? That's good. Now, whatever this is, it seems as though it's kind of got you in a state of anxiety, which isn't it interesting that we pulled the card about anxiety? Anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good. Okay, very important. That's a synchronicity, a pretty big one. Card of anxiety, your core issues. So something is going to happen this month that throws you into a state of anxiety, and so you're being reminded. Look at it as a gift of knowledge for you. Okay, your challenge is the Five of Pentacles. So you're feeling some sort of sense of lack in your life, which probably has to do with all this. Obviously, you're in a state of anxiety. Something is causing you to feel a sense of lack in your day-to-day life, okay? It can be financial. This is holiday season. A lot of people, I think, feel like this. So it can also be, if it's not actually tangible, like money issues, it can be just feeling kind of left out and cold, left behind by others, left behind in opportunity. It's going to be different, a little different for all of you, but there is some kind of challenge surrounding this. Now, your fear, that why I kind of felt like, I really thinking this is more about, less about, say, a romantic relationship, more about maybe work, career, money, because the Eight of Pentacles is your fear. Eight of Pentacles is about focus. When it's in a fear position, it can be a fear of taking on a new project, a new focus, or maybe a fear of, maybe you feel like you have a lack of focus. You're not focused in the way you need to be on something. You're not working hard enough. I'm not saying you're not working harder. It's a fear of it. Like you have this, you're on a loop in your head maybe about something regarding work or focusing on a project of some sort or something. Now, What you don't see coming is the King of Pentacles, which is good news. That's good for these other cards we've seen, okay? King of Pentacles is a card of success, abundance, accomplishment, okay? Now, I almost always read court cards, meaning the kings and queens, as your energy. But when it's in this position of what you don't see coming, it does open up the possibility that this is someone else coming in and acting as this King of Pentacles. So it'll be a little different maybe for, that's going to be up to you to apply it to see how it resonates. But it's either going to be you stepping into this role or it's going to be somebody else coming in to maybe help you out or give you some guidance here. Okay. Now your outcome is the Page of Swords. Okay. So the Page of Swords, I like this. You see that this fella is on a stack of books. So I'd say you are being the seeker of some knowledge. Now the pages can be messengers. So it could be you receiving some kind of news. Again, it's just kind of like this card, this Knight of Swords, of it being truth, clarity, honesty. But I actually kind of feel like this is like a little bit of a card of maybe just some self-discovery, okay? Taking those first steps in something. Either learning something or just understanding, okay? So the big takeaway I would say from this month is this right here, since we got this double card of the anxiety. Don't let the anxiety rule you. You rule it, okay? And learn from it. That is the key to getting out of these two energies, okay? Scorpio, I hope that was helpful. Drop a comment if you'd like. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would love if you chose to do so. If you do, I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.